Cash Color Cannabis, a high level of conversation on LivehiphopDaily.tv. And I got my guest in the building, Young Fresh. Fresh, what's good, man? No doubt, man. So, I got familiar with you through actually a lot of new people I'm meeting through Instagram. I was looking for somebody to help us out with a something that me and my girl Nicole are doing, an event we're creating, where we're showing girls who don't know how to roll weed how to roll weed.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was looking for somebody who actually had rolling papers that we could use, and I was like, somebody actually pointed me in your direction, and I was like, oh, boom, they in Atlanta too. So I reached out to you, and so we started talking back and forth, and I was like, I actually have a spot on the show, and I wouldn't mind talking to you about how you came up with all this, because you're a young dude out of Atlanta. Like, it's so random that you came up with papers and all the stuff you came up with. So let's get into that, man.
Okay.
First off, before we get into it, because I know a lot of people don't know who you are just yet, who is Fresh?
Well, the whole name is Wake Up, Mr. Fresh. Please remember to say the wake up, will you? Artist / entrepreneur.
All right.
So, I started doing music, but then it's just like the grind and, everything else, it's more than just the music a lot of times.
Yeah.
And so that's why I started thinking like learning more business, more and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, okay, start rolling with this, you feel me? Word. But it's like, I get high a lot. You feel me? I get high a lot. So that's why it's like, to me, it was just common sense. Like, you feel me? I make this. I don't got to spend money on it no more.
Fact.
You feel me? Hopefully I meet other people who got a lot of weed and I don't have to spend money on that no more. You feel me? It's just, it's easy. It's something I like, so I can sell it. You know what I'm saying? It's just life.
That's crazy. Well, that's Fresh in a nutshell. Let's talk about how you first consumed cannabis, because I'm pretty sure you had to have smoked before you thought about why you would need something to smoke with. When was the first time you consumed?
16 or 17, something like that, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you was a young kid.
Yeah. See, I'm from Virginia and stuff, so I was up there in Virginia, and it was just like one day, the dude that see me all the time walking past, he's like, bro, you ain't walking past without hitting this day. And I hit it, and that was it.
So the commertional happened to you?
Yeah, basically, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't never happened to me ever. So
it was somebody I knew, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You ain't about to walk past me today without hitting this, bro. Hit this. And I hit it. I was like, oh, yeah, that was it. I was gone ever since then. You feel me?
Now, was it weed or was it like?
No, it was weed. No, it was weed. It was weed.
Let's make sure. You know what I'm saying? Let's make sure, because we talking about this errors we're discussing right now. Like,
right. So I ain't that old, man. So yeah. I ain't that old. I ain't had to worry about that. You feel me? But yeah, it was definitely weed.
Word.
I've been in love ever since.
That's what's up. So at 16, you hit your first L. I'm pretty sure it was a blunt, right?
Yeah, it was a blunt. Yeah, most definitely, it was a blunt.
All right. So what made you look at a blunt and say, I like this, but I want to do something better, and I want to come up with a paper?
All right, it was just like a slow process, man.
Okay.
It was a slow process, like smoking blunts, and it was like, bro, it's like 2 in this pack. You feel me? Like, I'm buying 3-4 packs a day, like, you know what I'm saying? So then it's like, okay.
So the brother is a sensible consumer. Like everything he keeps telling me involves him how much weed I smoke, how I can still smoke this weed, but be economical with it.
Yeah, and that's Fresh in a nutshell.
Okay.
Man. That's it. So then it's like, I'm like, yo, the papers, man, you can get so many in a pack, blah, blah, you feel me? It just makes sense. It's healthier. Hemp, you feel me? No tobacco, and that's like kind of where it started going. Like, I don't want no tobacco.
Yeah. Let me see a pack. Pass me a pack.
Yeah. This is the king size right here.
Okay.
You feel me? Check it. Also, it's innovative. You open it up.
Yeah.
Got lyrics on the inside.
Oh, this dude is selling his raps.
You feel me? Now, you got the QR code. You scan this.
That's
it'll
lit.
take you to a song. This right here is my homeboy up in Seattle.
Oh, word, bro. You talking about promotion? Like,
Yeah,
you talking about whoa. You just blew my mind real quick.
Hey, man, that's how
quick.
it be. Yeah, that's how it be, man.
Yo, I need y'all to understand this. This is genius. Now, this ain't even his lyrics. These are friends of his.
Yeah. This one is mine. This one is my homeboy.
Bro, you could really sell that.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah,
So,
you could really sell that.
most definitely.
Hold on, before we have a whole side episode. Yeah, you could really sell that. So you came up with the idea for the papers, just trying to be really economical, like we were saying. You just got tired of buying packs of 2 blunts and was like, So you had to try out a couple of papers prior to that.
Yeah.
Prior to this, what was your favorite to try out?
I'll say Job originally.
Okay.
Job, and I mean everybody was on the Raw, but the Job was the original. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The zigzags, you feel me? The zigzags and the Jobs, and that's what we had, like 2 packs of zigzags, and that's where it all started.
I can't, and I'm not the best when it comes to rolling paper, so I try not to. Like, I'm the dude who, when I roll it, it starts off and it has way too much air in it, so it's like it takes forever. I got to light it over and over again. Yeah. Then by the time I start smoking it, then it finally hits, and now I don't want to do it no more because it's almost done.
A lot of people say that, man. So check. I got my little cashers right here, right? So this, you just slide it down, and so when you rolling, you feel me? The weed coming out, you poke the sides, you feel me? Poke it in, just keep rolling. So then once you say you do one side, get one side tight, you stand it up and just poke, poop, 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 get it in there nice and packed.
It's Fresh and Genius.
I hope so, something like that, man. I'm trying, man.
Fresh got all kind of contraptions. Okay, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. So you just slide it down and poke the weed, man, and to keep it packed. So like you saying, the air. Yeah. That's a lot of people had that problem. You feel me? So that's why that's perfect, man. You just pack that joint, get it nice and tight, burn the end, and you straight, man.
Okay, so you have friends who smoke weed.
Most definitely.
So when you told them, I'm pretty sure they were excited about what you were doing.
Yeah, most definitely. First customers.
Yeah,
first customers.
So the reaction for the brand when you first rolled it out was pretty positive.
Yeah, heck yeah. Everybody was waiting to see what was gonna happen, man. They was down, you know what I'm saying? Friends buy the T-shirts, they buy the papers, buy the cashers, show up to events when I'm vending and just come support. Like, I don't know if anybody else gonna support you, but I come support you, bro. You feel me? So
solid, man. You gotta have friends like that.
Most definitely, man.
Yeah. So we do know that Zip, Job, they the godfathers. Raw now has the lane thanks to numerous references and rap lines. They ain't going nowhere right this second until somebody says fuck Raw in a rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you are still trying to make your way in a fairly crowded market. What's your plans to separate HiEnd District from those other brands and make you and give yourself a niche fan base? Like, what's your plans for that?
Mine is staying embedded in the culture, man, the hip hop culture. Like, we don't have nothing that's really ours. You know what I'm saying? The zigzag, the Job, all them, those is like somebody else running that. You feel me? Yeah. It's nobody of our culture with it who cares about our culture. Like me putting the lyrics on there, you feel me? Yeah. Like if you look at it, the design is actually a lowrider, bro. This is a paint job on the lowrider, you feel me?
Ooh.
You feel me?
Ooh.
So the streetcar culture,
packaging up to par
matters,
like that.
Me? So the streetcar culture, the hip hop music, and just, to me, it's just really just keeping the culture going, man.
Now that's another question. Now, so what inspired the artwork? So is the blue pack the same thing as if I fold it up? It's basically a lowrider.
Lowrider, yep.
That's solid. What inspired this?
I love lowriders. You feel me? Yeah. I spent a lot of time out in California too, so it's like the lowriders, all that. So that's my whole thing, is just keeping this embedded in our culture, bro. Everything we, you know what I'm saying? Everything we mess with, everything we touch, just keep it going in that, man. You can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. Keep tapping into the younger people, you feel me? Older people who know something like this, and we just keep it in the hip hop culture.
Speaking of that, man, old heads need to be putting them on.
Teach
them old heads how to roll them old tight OJs, man.
Right.
So I see you also brought the ashtrays over here. So you have more. There's more products that's spinning out of HiEnd District.
Most definitely. Okay. Trying to make. We make necessities, man. We don't like to say accessories or stuff. Necessities. You feel me? You need an ashtray. You need papers to roll. You need the casher. The casher not just stuffs it, right? Yeah. But lighters come up missing all the time, bro. You're not paying $5 for the casher and letting that joint slide away. That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just facts.
I feel like he's bro on them infomercials, man. You just need a British accent at this moment. Like he has all the everything. Anything you need. He definitely has necessities.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. That's what it's about, man.
Solid. So what's your future plans for HiEnd District?
Man, right now it's to build the brand more, and right now I'm looking to tap into a lot of the growers, try to get my hands into some of the pre-rolls, you feel me? Some help push that out.
What's been your success as far as getting them into smoke shops locally here?
Let me see. We in Wizzo's, Edgewood Smoke Shop.
Okay, shout out to Edgewood.
Puff Puff Pass down in College Park.
Okay, so it hasn't been a hindrance for you trying to get.
Yeah, a couple people mess with us, but me and my brother, he's up in Iowa. We really just be moving around. Like we got him in a store in Oakland. We probably got him about 4 stores in Iowa.
Okay.
Being I'm from Virginia, I'm always back up there, so I hit DC. I got like a couple vendors in DC with him.
Solid.
Oklahoma. We've been out to Vegas for was a glass show earlier this year. I can't even think. Oh, the Champs glass show earlier this year.
So you knee deep in this at this point.
I'm all in. You feel me? I'm laying at night, waking up like something else. What I got to do? I got to do something. You feel me? So yeah, that's how I go right now.
So what's next? We're gonna see cones coming out of here.
Maybe it's possible, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm working probably like another size. Okay. Do like one more size of these and then move on to, you know what I'm saying, try to see what we can do, probably like you said with the cones and stuff. Because like you said, a lot of people still having trouble rolling them.
Bro, it's not. I'm not scared to say it. Like I had the issues I had with rolling papers. It's like
I understand, bro.
It's almost like algebra class. Like when they tell you, you got to walk to the board and you got to show your work. Somebody paid me a paper like, yo, roll this. It's like. I'm a meme before you know it. It's just like sweat coming down my head. I don't know, dog. I don't know, bro. I'm rolling my eyes. I don't know, dog, if I could do this.
Yeah, and then the sweat make it worse too, man. You know the sweat messed the paper up. It ain't gonna last too long. It ain't gonna roll too good and none of that after that. It's gonna be all bad.
Solid, man. So so next year this time, where do you think we're gonna see you?
Next year this time, man. I'm hoping it's in high demand in all the local stores. Like it's a must have. Like you feel me? Yeah. And probably looking at like. I want to do something like an A3C, man. You feel me? Like have my own booth and really have a couple people I mess with come perform. Solid. You feel me? Have the products up there. You feel me?
You know, one of the stores you need to look at is what was the store we was at? Higher Standards over in Ponce. You need to see if you can get up over there in Higher Standards.
Higher Standards. Okay.
Yeah, Higher Standards literally got. If I'm not mistaken, they got Dutch masters in there. So I'm pretty. You know what I mean? Like it's not like they're versed to having rolling shit in there.
Higher Standards, okay.
Yeah, Higher Standards is solid. All right, so I appreciate you coming through, man. Hey, but you know what? One more question before we leave: blunts, wraps, or papers? If you had to pick one, which one would you pick?
I'm picking papers for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yo, forever. Blunt wraps, man. I never really liked blunt wraps. Never. Like the wraps. Like blunts, okay. Blunt wraps, I never really liked blunt wraps too much, man. That I don't know. It's like when I first started to learn how to roll them, I was ripping them all the time, and you know what I'm saying.
Well, it depends. It's almost like I got a pack of hemp. It's hemp papers, right?
The vegan ones or whatever.
Yeah, I was rolling them, and if you get them too old, they start cracking. You know what I mean?
So they dry already. And I don't even understand that.
That's the worst, man. Because I like rolling those too, man. But
okay.
We're gonna get to another conversation because I'm blown away by the fact that you got advertising inside of the rolling papers disguised as rap lyrics.
Yes, most definitely, bro. Most definitely.
Man, there's some label right now need to be signing you right this second. You know what I'm saying? Right this second, man.
The grind, man.
Fresh, I appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you getting to know you, man. That's Cash Color Cannabis, a high level of conversation on LivehiphopDaily.tv.
No doubt.
All right, so we're gonna take